Update 10, it finally bloomed! Yippee! Just check it out. So it finally bloomed on the January 29th, 2023. I think almost 14 months I have waited, and literally what all I have been through just to see this bloom. But it's been worth the wait. I don't have this color with me. Oh, say hi to Raji. So I don't have this color with me. It's a light orange multi-petal. I was really not hoping for a multi-petal. When I saw the bud development and the way I saw the outer petals, I thought it's going to be a single petal. So if you see the history, including the grandparents on the mother's side, maternal grandparents, there's been a lot of reds. So the grandfather as well as grandmother are on the shades of red and pink. Mother is a red. The father was the yellow multi-petal as well as single petal. So I used two pollen parents. Same yellow, but looks like the multi-petal yellow's pollen was fertilized. I had planned like this grand elaborate celebration when this flower was going to bloom, but that day happened to be my examination. I was giving my first level Prathama Samskrita exam organized by Sura Saraswati Sabha, and I had a lot of examination tension and I had to revise, and at the same time this flower decided to bloom that day itself. So fortunately, thanks to this mobile phone, I set up a time lapse. So it's also my first time lapse video. I slept with the lights on, and every few hours I was waking up and I was looking at what stage the bloom was. And more than anything else, more than the multi-petal or a single petal, I wanted to make sure that the plant has stigma and pollen so that I could continue its lineage. The first flower that I grew, called Manjari, doesn't have stigma or pollen. It's like an incomplete flower, so to say, because if any of the reproductive organs are missing, it's called an incomplete flower. So this one happens to be a complete flower, and I'm so very grateful and I feel so lucky. But no cross pollinations right now. I'm going to just enjoy these blooms and wait for the rest of the seedlings, 100 plus seedlings, and maybe cross-pollinate those. My God, what a journey it has been. What all I have been through, my God, in terms of pests. It's just not an easy journey. All of the pots were infected with root mealybugs. And the only way to, kill them is by using systemic insecticides. And I didn't want to do that because of my earthworms, my precious earthworms. The systemic insecticide not only kills the bug, but it also kills essential microorganisms, and earthworms being the main one, because it's live and I rear them, I grow them and they give me vermicompost. I didn't want to kill them. I transplanted all my seedlings, 119 of them. This is the 120th one. But this plant, because I saw the signs of bud, I did not transplant it. So what I did was manually take out the soil, empty it on a mat, and then look for earthworms, keep them aside. I literally took all the soil from each and every pot in batches, and I set up like a mini bonfire. Took the firewood that is there from my coconut trees. We have 5 of them, so lots of dried coconut shells, and I sterilized the soil. We have this unused mudke, a clay pot in which we used to store water. It was about 2.5 to 3 years old, and we hadn't used it in a really long time. And I thought it was the ideal container to sterilize huge amount of soil. So I used that, and literally in batches, I have sterilized the soil. Yes, by sterilizing the soil, I lost a lot of beneficial microorganisms too. But then I thought that is the only way out, because saving earthworms was a priority for me. Then I washed the roots literally in running water, and then I dipped the roots in DE powder, that's diatomaceous earth, which is one of the prescribed methods for treating root mealybugs, but it was not super helpful. So I used the bare roots and I used DE powder on them, let it dry for some time, and then repotted them in sterilized soil. After the transplanting, all my plants went into shock, and I was also in shock. Literally for 1 week I was in shock, and every day I would look at my seedlings and literally pray for them, and hoping that it would rejuvenate. I was a little sad that some of the seedlings did not make it, but it's okay. For example, these white ones, I think about 2 of them didn't make it, but no problem. I have other whites and they're all doing healthy. Now, for some of the mature seedlings, I want to experiment using a growth regulator. So I bought Licocin, and I've read that a couple of nurseries use it, and I want to experiment on some of my mature seedlings. I'm going to add 1 ml of it in 1 liter water and use it as a foliage spray and see how the seedlings will do. Well, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you for staying with me on this journey and being a part of it and encouraging me as well. I hope some of you were inspired and also try and cross-pollinate and grow your own hybrid seedlings. Thank you for watching my video, everyone. I will see you in another one. Until then, happy cross-pollinating, happy sowing, and happy gardening. Bye! Oh, the most important thing, I didn't give an introduction. Welcome to Varuna Garden. I'm Vandana, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video.